Hello children, how are you all? Hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we are going to deal with the first chapter of Class 6 English from Supplement Reader Packed with the Sun. From that book, we are going to deal with the first chapter, children. The name of the chapter is A Tale of Two Birds. Now, tell me what do you mean by the word tale? Yes, very good. Tale means story. So now we are going to deal with the story of two birds. So now let us read the story, understand and enjoy. So before we read it, so I'll tell you about this particular story. What does it depict? So this particular story, it depicts the importance of company one keeps. So company means what, children? Yes, with whom we are or with whom we make friendship. So this particular story, it depicts the importance of company one keeps and how one's company can impact one's behavior and build up a character. That we are going to see in this particular story. And this story is all about a mother bird and her two newborn birds. So let us read the story, children. There once lived a bird and her two newborn babies in a forest. They had a nest in a tall shady tree, and there the mother bird took care of her little ones day and night. So here the mother bird was taking care of her babies in a tall shady tree, and this particular mother bird took care of the little ones day and night. And you can see the picture, children. The mother bird is taking care of her little ones. One day there was a big storm. There was thunder, lightning and rain, and the wind blew down many trees. The tall tree in which the birds lived also came down. A big heavy branch hit the nest and killed the bird. So now what happened, children? One day, yes, one day there was a big storm, and that fearful storm, it came and it made all the trees which are there in the forest to fall down. So with that heavy wind, with fearful storm, all the trees fell down, and the big branch, it hit the nest, and the mother bird was killed. Fortunately for the baby birds, the strong wind blew them away to the other side of the forest. One of them came down near a cave where a gang of robbers lived. The other landed outside a rishi's ashram a little distance away. So fortunately means luckily. So luckily what happened to these little birds, children? Yes, the strong wind blew them to the other side of the forest. Okay, they were thrown to the other side of the forest, and like that those two little birds were saved, and one of them reached a cave of robbers. You can see the cave there, children, in the first picture, and the other one landed near a rishi's ashram. Days passed and the baby birds became big birds. One day, the king of the country came to the forest to hunt. He saw a deer and rode after it. It ran deep into the forest, followed by the king. Soon the king lost his way and did not know where he was. So, what happened? Days passed and these little birds, they became big birds. And one day the king of that particular country, he came to the forest in order to hunt. Okay, so he saw a deer and he was at the back of the deer. He was chasing the deer. Okay, so when he was started chasing the deer, so the deer ran away into the forest, and he was chasing the deer on the horse, and the king, he lost his way. Okay, and he did not know where he was. He rode on for a long time till he came to the other side of the forest. Very tired by now, he got off his horse and sat down under a tree that stood near a cave. So now you can see in the picture, children, where did the king come? Okay, yes, he had come to the other side of the forest, and there was one cave, and there he took rest. He sat under the tree. okay, which was near a cave. Suddenly, he heard a voice cry out, "Quick, hurry up! There's someone under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse. Hurry, or else he will slip away." So here slip away means, it's a phrase, children. Slip away means run off. So here you can see the bird which is there on the tree. It started saying, it cried out. What did it say? Yes, quick. Okay, it started saying that, quick, hurry up. So to whom is it referring to? Yes, it is informing the robbers who are there in the cave. It is telling, quick, hurry up. There's someone under the tree. So there's someone under the tree. Who is under the tree, children? Yes, very good. The king is under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse. So come and take his. So this bird is telling the robbers, come out. You can find this king is there. He's sitting under the tree. You come out, take his jewels and his horse. So if you have to hurry up. If you delay it, he will slip away. Slip away means he will run away from here, right? The king was amazed. Amazed means surprised. The king was surprised. The bird is saying like this. He looked up and saw a big brown bird on the tree under which he was sitting. So he looked up, children, and up in the tree. Who is there? Yes. Whom did he see? Big brown bird. Okay, it was on the tree. He also heard faint noises issuing from the cave. He quickly got onto his horse and rode away as fast as he could. So from that cave he was able to hear some voices, some noise he was able to hear, and he could guess that there were robbers in the cave. And immediately he took his horse, he got onto his horse, and he rode away as fast as he could. Soon he came to a clearing which looked like an ashram. It was the Rishi's ashram. The king tied his horse to a tree and sat down in its shade. Suddenly he heard a gentle voice announce, "Welcome to the ashram, sir. Please go inside and rest. The Rishi will be back soon. There's some cold water in the pot. Please make yourself comfortable." So now here, soon he came to a clearing. So clearing means to a forest where it was clear. So he refers to whom, children? Yes, he refers to the king. So soon the king reached an ashram. And what did the king do, children? Yes, he tied his horse to a tree and sat down in its shade. And then he heard a soft voice which greeted him. Okay, and also asked him to come inside and take a rest. It also told him to have cold water from the pot and be at ease or be comfortable to have water and to take rest till the Rishi comes. Surprised, the king, he looked up. Okay, he was very much surprised, isn't it? So the bird was telling the king to be very comfortable. The king looked up and saw a big brown bird in the tree. He was amazed. Amazed means surprised. "This one looks like the other bird outside the cave," he said to himself loudly. So now this king, what did he do? First he looked up from where that soft voice was coming. So he had seen the bird and he remembered, yes, this bird I saw, same, this was the bird which I've seen outside the cave. So both are same. So he said, the king said to himself loudly, he was speaking out. Then we'll see what happens. "You are right, sir," answered the bird. "He is my brother, but he has made friends with robbers. He now talks as they do. He doesn't talk to me any more." Just then the Rishi entered the ashram. The bird told the king that he was right. The bird was his brother, but he had made friendship with robbers. He too had become like them. The bird added that he and his brothers no longer talked to each other. Just then the rishi entered the ashram. "Welcome, sir," he said to the king. "Please come inside and make yourself at home. You look tired. Rest for a while. Then you can share my food." So here the rishi, he welcomes the king. He greets him, he welcomes him, and he asks him to be comfortable in his ashram as he feels at home. And also he says that you look very tired, and he tells him that rest for a while and later we can share the food. The king told the rishi the story of the two birds and how each had behaved so differently, though they looked so alike. "The forest is full of surprises," he said. So here the king explained the different behaviors of the two birds who looked alike. So alike means similar. He added that the forest was full of such surprises. The holy man smiled and said, "After all, one is known by the company one keeps. That bird has always heard the talk of robbers. He imitates them and talks about robbing people. This one has repeated what he has always heard. He welcomes people to the ashram. Now come inside and rest. I will tell you more about this place and these birds." So now the holy man smiled. So who is this holy man, children? Yes, the rishi. The rishi is the holy man. The holy man, he smiled, or the rishi smiled, and he explained the king the impact of the company one keeps. Here impact refers to the result of the company which you keep. The bird who heard robbers was repeating their words, and the one who was with the rishi was speaking softly and was greeting the people. So the rishi asked the king to take rest and offered to tell him more about the birds and the place. So now, children, what did we learn in this particular story? What is the moral of the story? A tale of two birds? Yes, very good. One is known by the company one keeps. So here, a person is recognized by the people who are friends to him. So the first bird lived in the company of the robbers and is prone to become bad. On the other hand, the second bird lived in the company of saints, and it has become quiet and agreeable and pleasant and has a very good impact on its personality. So we are known by our company. So we need to have good friends. So we have to make friendship with good children, and that keeps our personality well. So when we make friendship with good children, it has a lot of impact on our behavior, and also it builds up our character. Is this clear, children? Have you all understood? Yes. Thank you, children.